My name is Brennan Dickerson. I'm new here at birdsfan.com, and I will be doing video blogs throughout the weeks of the season and during the off-season. And without further ado, let's get on to this week's matchup. This weekend, the Eagles will travel to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are 6-5, while the Eagles are 7-4. The Falcons are coming off a very hard-earned victory over the division rival Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Eagles, likewise, are coming off of a brutal NFC East slugfest against the Washington Redskins, both teams proving victorious. The Eagles this week will be without running back Brian Westbrook, as they have been for the past several weeks due to concussion. They will also very likely be without wide receiver Deshaun Jackson for the exact same reason. He got a concussion last week against the Redskins, ironically because of London Fletcher, the one who initially gave Brian Westbrook his concussion when they first took on the Redskins. So that's another reason to hate the Redskins. We didn't need any more reasons, but there you go. There's another reason. Now, because of Deshaun Jackson's absence, expect Donovan McNabb to be targeting Jeremy Maclin, the rookie, and Jason Avant, the normal slot receiver, who will likely be starting. They will both likely rack up some good yardage. Also, this could be a big game for Reggie Brown. He's often forgotten about, because of the recent slew of talent that the Eagles have acquired at wide receiver. He's kind of been pushed to the back, but he's still an okay wide receiver. He should probably get a few catches in this game. Also, the Eagles activated wide receiver Jordan Norwood out of Penn State from the practice squad in order to give them a fourth wide receiver for this game. Now, the Eagles are also getting back linebacker Akeem Jordan. That is huge. That is absolutely huge because ever since he went down with injury against the Dallas Cowboys, the defense has really struggled. They've always struggled covering the tight end. However, it's been particularly bad lately. Now, as bad as that sounds, the Falcons are even worse. They're going to be without starting quarterback Matt Ryan, which is huge. He has a turf toe injury. He went down last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and therefore will be Chris Redman's job, the backup quarterback, to lead this team to victory. Also, the Falcons are very likely without running back Michael Turner, huge loss there, right guard Harvey Dahl, and wide receiver Michael Jenkins. These are all big losses to that offense. The offense in general has not been fantastic, and now it just lost 4 key players. And that in itself is the main reason why I have the Eagles winning this game. A few weeks ago when I was looking at the schedule, at the back end of the schedule, I had us losing to the Atlanta Falcons because they're a tough team and they play fantastic football at home. Ever since head coach Mike Smith has arrived, the Falcons are 12-1 at the Georgia Dome. However, because of the slew of injuries to the offense and the fact that the Atlanta defense is really not that good, I cannot see how they can keep up and stop the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles' offense right now is really, they're starting to develop a very balanced offensive attack, which is absolutely key for making any kind of run in the playoffs. Now, as far as making a run in the playoffs, this one for both teams is absolutely dire. So both teams are going to be coming out with a lot to play for. If they don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Now, the Eagles, there's a little bit of stuff that's kind of about this. The Philadelphia Eagles are 3-2 on the road. Their loss is coming to Oakland. We all remember that pathetic loss where they threw over 50 times and ran it a grand total of 12 times. I'm not a Reed supporter, by the way. You guys should know that. I'm not a big Reed supporter. But I will try to keep my opinions to myself. And the wins coming against Washington, Carolina, and Chicago. So the Eagles have not been a fantastic road team, losing to a very poor team in Oakland and a quality team in San Diego, and beating up upon the Redskins, the Bears, and the Panthers. And really, they didn't even beat up upon the Bears. It took a fourth-quarter comeback. However, the key to victory for this game, as all games, is to command the line of scrimmage on offense. The Eagles need to establish a running game early. They're facing a weak defense. The Falcons are weak in all phases on defense against the pass and the rush, so they should be able to establish a running game, in which case they'll be able to use the play-action pass to their advantage. I expect the Eagles to put up big points during this game, particularly during the first half, and then for LaShawn McCoy and Leonard Weaver to really just kind of run out the clock in the second half. That's what I expect. There's no reason that it can't happen, barring injuries on the offensive side. Now, on defense, the key is going to be to force quarterback Chris Redman into long yardage situations. Make him beat you. Don't let him hand it off to the running backs constantly. Make him beat you. Another key is going to be to keep tight end Tony Gonzalez under 100 yards and under 2 touchdowns. He will get his catches, because the Eagles are very weak against the tight end. However, again, the return of Akeem Jordan is going to be absolutely pivotal for this game. He is very good at covering the tight end, and he will be incredibly important in terms of stopping the future Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez. Now, final score prediction, I have the Eagles winning 28-13. So, with that, fly Eagles fly, and I'll see you guys next week for a review of the game. Have a great week, folks.